Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. Our classroom, as it is not mine, it is mine and my students, and is created for students to see that learning is enjoyable, valuable, and something that each student will use in the future. These students will understand that education is their weapon to change not only their life, but the world. Our classroom is created to be student-centered, with the students sitting in groups to encourage more group conversations. Learning will be focused around student interest to drive learning and teach values while still meeting standards. Teach love, generosity, good manners, and some of that will drift from the classroom to the home, and who knows, the children will be educating the parents. Roger Moore. I want my students to feel wanted and appreciated in our classroom and school. The goal is to set up a classroom community where students are supportive of each other during the good times, bad, and future school years. This will be done by using activities that teach values and build the community. To extend past the community being built, addressing any breaks in our community and encouraging parental involvement will be necessary throughout the year to ensure community strength. A student of life considers the world a classroom. Harvey Mackay. Students should be encouraged to see the world as their classroom, and that there is always something to learn about the world around them. I would want to set up our classroom to encourage this, with the students sitting in groups to spark those I wonder how conversations. When students begin to see the world as a classroom, they will see a book as their classroom. Students will seek out books which contain information or fantasy worlds they want to dive right into. Creating a reading environment that is enjoyable and comfortable is important to encourage students to want to read. Allowing students to have huge bean bags in our classroom to sit on in a corner of the room as a privilege will make reading a more enjoyable experience. After students finish reading books, depending on the age level, allowing students to share their favorite books in their learning community is an important part of creating a perception of reading experts to encourage the love of reading. In our classroom, we will use Daily 5 to develop the students as independent readers who can function outside of the classroom. Students will have conferences with me to set goals they will use during Daily 5. During Read to Someone, students will have their own book clubs with discussions, and during Read to Self, students may independently read on the beanbags. In Listen to Reading, I may read aloud to the students, or students may listen to a book on an electronic device. During word work or work on writing, students may work on different genres of writing and explore different areas of writing, implementing their writing goals. During word work, students may do word studies or other various activities which can be applied to multiple words. As the students become more independent, I will conference with the students during Daily 5, in which I will assess the students using DRA. Using programs as AimsWeb and data from the standardized testing, I will confirm what skills and what level the students are on to confirm what books they may read. I will communicate with parents by sending letters and emails home. Parents may also refer to a class site in which they will be able to see videos of sample homework problems to help students from home. To communicate with students inside of the classroom, I will use a writer's notebook to create a more personal connection outside of verbally discussing things with students.